Welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews. I am Eric, and today I am super excited to talk to you about this really awesome product. This is an RGB floor lamp, and no, this isn't the size of it. The reason I'm holding the box and not the lamps themselves is because they're pretty large size lamps, and there's two of them. That's right, you get two of them, which is really cool, as you can see, because you can put them on either side of a fireplace or either side of in your bedroom, in the corner, or you can use them independently. You can put them in two separate rooms if you want to. So you could have one in the corner of one room and one in the corner of another room, or you can use them together, as you can see there. And they look great, and they're tall. They're about 4 feet tall, but they come in this box. Now, you're probably thinking, how did those two lamps fit in that small box? Yes, assembly is required, and as you can see, with me assembling them, it does take some time. It's not hard to they're not hard to assemble, but it does take some time. I would say to assemble both of them, it probably took me about 30 minutes, give or take. The second one was faster than the first one because, of course, I've done it once, so now I know how to do it. The main thing is just taking your time, making sure you're paying attention to what you're doing, reading the instructions, and being patient as you get them together, because it does take some patience and some time. Kind of like if you got a piece of furniture from IKEA. Yeah, that's kind of what it's like. Not difficult, but just takes time and patience. But as you can see, once you, as long as you do that, you can get it all together. You get those light strips on there. Once you get the whole thing together, it looks awesome. It's got uniform lighting around the entire thing because it's got two strips of LEDs back to back, so that you get this nice uniform lighting, and that's what I love about it. It's not like bright in the front and dim in the back, or there's not gaps. It's just like this one complete piece. It's really a brilliant setup, the way that they pieced it together in order to give you the finished product. And of course, they don't assemble it because it'd be this huge box that would cost way too much to ship. But by putting it in this box, it's a very, very affordable. And then you just have to set aside the time. You might need, depending on how DIY inclined you are, you might need an hour to do it. You just have to take your time, but that would be the most. And like I said, I think I did it in about 20-30 minutes. So really, really not that difficult, but great results, as you can see. Now, once you have these together, then you plug them in and you follow the instructions and you pair them with the app. You have to go through a process of adding a device, and they recommend using the Gvvoo app. I don't know how you say that word, but that's what they recommend using, so you can use that. You can also use the Smart Life app if you want to. But once you've got it connected to the app, or you want to, it blinks fast. You click the add button, you choose the right product, and then you go through the steps, and then it gets added in the app, and then you have full control. And that's what I love about these. You can have a solid color, so you can have just red or blue. You can do warm white, you can do soft white, full brightness from 0% to 100%. And then there's dynamic colors. If you're having a party or you just want more ambiance, you can have really cool dynamic colors. Again, you can do it bright, you can do it dim, whatever works for your situation, which is awesome. Now, once you get these set up in the app, then you can connect them to an Echo device and use Alexa to control them. And that's cool because you can control them independently with that, or you can control them together. Now, one thing I don't love, or I wish, is inside the app itself, you can only control one at a time. So you can't switch them both to a specific dynamic mode at the same time, which would be great. Instead, you have to go to one, then go to the other. So they may not be in perfect sync that way. But pretty close, because you can do it pretty quickly. But with the Echo, you can control two at the same time. And so I'm going to jump over to a quick demo so you can just see me controlling them with the Echo device. Alexa, turn on the column lights. Alexa, set the column lights to warm white. Alexa, set pole light 1 to 10%. Alexa, set pole light 2 to 100%. Alexa, set pole light 2 to blue. Alexa, set pole light 1 to red. Alexa, set pole light 1 to 100%. Alexa, turn off the column lights. So you can see very easy to control. Once you get it set up, you just link that app to that app skill to your Alexa app on your phone, and then you'll be able to control them, and you can group them together inside of the Alexa app, and that way you can control them together or independently. And they're great because you can use them just as lights in a room, just to light up a room just like normal lights, and they would work like that because, well, 100% they get really bright, or you could dim them down like in the evening when you don't want it to be too bright. But especially using both of them in two corners like that, definitely could be the only lights in a room and would work great. But then the fact that you have those colors, you can provide different colors, different ambiance. I just think that's awesome. And you can put them on a schedule. If you want to put them on a schedule in a certain room to have them come on and off at certain times, you can do all that in the app. Fully controllable, all different cool modes and colors, and you can fully control the speed of the mode. Even have a music mode that will allow them to interact or react to sound in the room. So that's kind of cool. If you're having a party, you can set them both in the music mode, and then you can have them controlled that way. And now they do come with a remote control, and the good thing about the remote control is it will control both of them at the same time. So it will switch them into mode at the same time, as long as the IR blaster can reach both of them at the same time. So it does come with a remote control, and you don't have to use the app. You can just use the remote control and control them that way. But using the app is, to me, better because then you have full dynamic control of everything, and it's easier. It's a visual interface, easier to see what you're doing, setting the brightness and the speed of the dynamic modes, as well as you can control the colors precisely to the color you want. But they look great. I love them. I love the way they work. Like I said, putting them together was the hardest part, and that's not hard. It just takes time. But once you get them together, they look beautiful. Really, really awesome lights. Great ambiance for any room. And if you're looking for something like this, then this is definitely a product that I would recommend. That's going to be it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If you know anyone who might be interested in this product, share this video with them. All those ways are down there. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. I'll do my best to get back to you as quickly as I can. Don't forget to favorite this playlist or subscribe to my channel so you can keep up with future product reviews. Anyway, that's going to be it until next time. So be safe and be happy.